Hey everyone, how's it going? How you all doing out there in Dan land? It's Dan Overboard coming to you from my home. Got a little bit of an update today from my recruiter with Princess that my criminal background check is being processed at the moment, and I have also booked my medical examination, which is a marine medical exam that needs to be I guess, conducted and passed to see if I'm physically fit and able to do the job on board. And that is booked for next week. Yeah, the process doesn't take very long, whatever. They give me a letter that I give to the recruiter, and then the recruiter, I guess, signs off on it, and then good to go. Beyond that, beyond the criminal record check and the marine medical examination, I'm not sure exactly what the next steps are. We haven't jumped the gun on that just yet, but my recruiter will tell me soon. I imagine it's probably going to be getting the seafarer's book or the seaman's book. I believe I have to have that before I get on board. Maybe. Once again, I'm not 100% sure, but I will be finding out soon. When I know, you will know as well. And if you know already, feel free to tell me. One thing I really have to remember is to shoot in wide shoot in landscape, I guess. I am on a mobile phone. I'm on a Samsung, and I just shot that last segment in portrait mode. That's a no-go. Oh, no. So let's do some wide landscape mode from now on. Simple reminder for myself, so I'll keep an eye on that. I think another great thing about the GoPro is that you can tilt shift, possibly, so that I can straighten out my videos instead of having it angled like it is right now. The way I have my phone situated in my car's console is obviously tilted a little bit this way. Some GoPros come with a 32 gigabyte memory card, like a micro SD. Some of them also come with a 64 gigabyte, and some of them come with 128 gigabytes. Now, I'd have to decide what works best for me in terms of how much recording I would be doing in a given video, at what frame rate and quality ratio I would be recording at, and also what level of audio I would be recording at as well. That's not entirely irrelevant come editing and bouncing time, because by the time I dump it into my workstation to edit everything, well, I mean, the size of things will definitely play a part in my computer setup. The computer, I don't plan on buying a new laptop for my cruise. I'm going to use the same gaming laptop that I have. It is a low-end gaming laptop. I think it's actually called the HP gaming laptop, Presario gaming laptop, I think is what it's called, which does its thing. If it's plugged in, as soon as you unplug it, those fans, well, the fans kick in regardless of what I'm running now. Before it was pretty good, but if I booted up a game or opened up Premiere Pro or whatever, those fans would start going. And as soon as it's unplugged and running on battery, the frame rates just deplete. They're gone. You're not playing a game for nothing, especially online, let alone offline. So I don't plan on buying a new laptop just yet. As I get closer to my trip, which is in about 2.5 months, a little bit less than that I might consider buying a new laptop. But at this moment, I'm going to keep the one I have for now. But as I was saying about the amount that I'll be recording in terms of size and frames and audio and blah blah blah, the length that I'm going to be recording, taking that from whatever device I'm recording on, getting that into my workstation and editing from there, bouncing at the best quality for YouTube, because that'll be my primary upload area that I'll be using. So I know that YouTube can do 4K now. There's still compression happening on. It's not, not like it's native 4K or anything like that. And of course, it depends what you guys have as your screens. If you have 4K monitors or 4K TVs or 4K screens, however you're viewing this and listening to it, that'll determine the quality that you get on your end as well. Plus, what I was mentioning about the laptop too, how much actual space I have on there. I'll need to possibly look at getting an external hard drive, which I actually do have about 6 external hard drives, none of which are SSD. They're all HDD. Some of them, I think I have one that's a terabyte. I have at least 2 that are 250 gigs. I have one that's 500 gigabytes. The other 2 or 3, the other 2 that I know I've got, I can't really think about how big those ones are. I do definitely have external hard drives, although they are disk drives. I would much prefer an SSD. Thinking a terabyte might be good. My mother has one that we purchased for her a while back, and as cheap as it was, the speeds are actually pretty decent on it. I've had some very good transfer speeds with that one. Yeah, I used to actually have one. When I lived in Australia, I bought a small little laptop external hard drive, which wasn't cheap. I mean, it was in 2008 that I bought it. It might even have been 100 gigabytes, could have been as low as 30 gigabytes. Might have been as high as 128 gigabytes. 250 maybe. I know that's a big range. I don't remember, but I think I had it for a few months maybe, and then I let a friend borrow it because he was going on a trip and needed a drive. So he says to upload his pictures and video to it because his current laptop at the time didn't have enough space and whatever. So I let him borrow it, thinking that I would get it back naturally, and I never did. So yeah, that's over a decade gone now. Even if he did give it back, I wouldn't say if I'd still had it, but there were definitely some applications where I could have used it. I haven't purchased an external drive since then because I had a couple actually already that weren't travel size. Well, 2 of which are SSDs and 1 of which is HDD. Actually, you know what? I'm going to chat with you until I get home. But let's have an interesting topic. So, my flight has not been confirmed just yet. Imagine it's probably going to be flying out of Toronto on July 21st, which I believe is a Saturday. So probably fly out on a Saturday, arrive in UK on Sunday the 22nd, probably do a night in a hotel close by to the port, and then board on the day of the 21st. Maybe. 23rd. That's what I'm assuming. I've been told that my work contract technically begins on July 23rd. Don't know if that will shift in any dates at all. Of course, I don't know specific timelines at all, but when I do find that out, you will find out. But like I said, it'll probably be arriving a day or 2 before, hotel stay, board on the 23rd, and then begin training and all else, which I'm really looking forward to. Really looking forward to getting on the boat, obviously, let alone starting training, getting into the swing of things, learning about all the ins and outs and whatnot, and going from there. Anyway, we'll see you in a couple days, maybe, or even in between. Who knows? But I'm going to be doing some live streams on this channel as well from time to time, depending on how the Wi-Fi is out at sea. It definitely remains to be seen, if you will. And a good idea my sister had today for a channel was, how about that? How about that? I kind of like Dan Overboard better still, but how about that? Alright, well, thanks for joining in on this video. We're going to wrap it up now. I'm going to bed. So, like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. It's YouTube. That's nothing new. But so, yeah, wherever you're at, have a good night, a good morning, a good afternoon. We'll see you soon. Peace. Take it easy.
Bye.